Hello everybody, this is HazCheese bringing you some Black Ops footage this time. I'm just gonna be, first off with dragonfire, just a little clip I thought might be fun to throw in. Nobody shot me down, so it was pretty good. And there's a little kill counter. And then I'm gonna be comparing the Peacekeeper gun that was newly released. Don't know what I'm thinking. Newly released. And I'm gonna be comparing it to my favorite gun, the PDW. And 11 kills, I think that's pretty good with everything. I'm surprised it took that long before they decided to shoot me down. But now that we're in the footage here, this gun, it has its ups and downs. My only problem, I would say, that I found is the clip of 30, but it's a really good hybrid. It's pretty much an assault rifle mixed with a submachine gun. It is under the submachine gun class, and it's auto-unlocked, so you don't have to level up for anything, obviously, but it's at the very end of your list of submachine guns if you want to find it. And the beginning of the gameplay here with this gun isn't as good as the PDW, so you'll have to bear with me if you want to get to the better footage. I wouldn't consider myself professional, but pretty decent at the game, and I wouldn't. I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. I wouldn't consider that camping, but you can if you want to. I'm not comfortable using assault rifles. I normally use submachine guns, and the assault rifle is just something new to me. I haven't tried it a lot. I've done a little bit, but once I found the PDW can kill in 3 bullets, I just decided there was nothing really better than that, and there was no point even trying to find something better than that. And I do have FMJ on. The gun actually is kind of interesting. This gun does shoot through objects without FMJ. FMJ just deals more damage. It's kind of interesting, but I've been able to shoot people through walls with this gun without FMJ attached. I know that because I was doing it before I unlocked FMJ. And, sorry, I gotta readjust myself. It is a pretty good gun, though. It's just, compared to the PDW, it doesn't deal the damage. And it's like only one little block difference, but it's a big difference for me. However, I'm not comfortable using a hybrid. I'm sure plenty are, and I'm sure plenty would, but you saw how close quarters I play. You can tell I'm running up buildings, trying to dodge people. Shotgun kills me always. Never have killed a shotgunner, I'm pretty sure. A silenced gun is useful in close range, and I love playing close range. I love getting in their spawn and around their spawn and just picking them off when they're looking the other way. That's how I like to play. And an assault rifle isn't really for that purpose. It's more of a front lineman kind of deal, like a heavy gun. And I'm not as comfortable using a front lineman. That's not my style. I'm trying as best I can to give some distance between me and the enemy, but I'm really comfortable with not. So I will die a lot because I'm just not comfortable with it. You see there, I'm close quarters. And I love getting around the people and shooting them in the back or on the side where they can't turn around fast enough to get me. And you saw I chose the right side because he can't turn while he's laying down. There I got another guy, he just wasn't expecting me. And then the guy on camping, of course, got me because that's, you know. I'll probably talk about that too. I'm not going to try and sound ranty. I know I probably will a little bit. I'm trying to compare the guns. I'm not trying to get upset or anything. I think the gun's okay, and I think for those of you who like assault rifles and submachine guns and sometimes have a hard time choosing which one, this is like the gun for you then. I mean, it's exactly both of them combined. It's not as powerful as either. It's type. I want to say I normally use very high-powered guns, and when I mean that, I mean if I use an assault rifle, I'm probably gonna use the FAL, and if I use a submachine gun, the PDW. The PDW is not the strongest of guns, and I was gonna die there no matter what I did. However, I can use it at medium range. I don't want to talk about the rocket launcher guy anymore. I'm just done with him. He got me. I killed him. It was a trade-off. I never play this map. I should clarify. I played this map maybe 20 times, and that's not enough time to really get a layout and see how people move, which is why a lot of the time I just can't predict where people are. And then I'll be honest, I do normally have a warming up amount of me where I have to get comfortable into the game before I actually do good. However, in this game, I do good, and towards the end start to die a whole bunch with this gun. And it's probably my own fault, not the gun's fault, but I don't have the same problems with the other gun. And it's not, like, the problem of that at all. It's just that I'm more comfortable with the close range submachine guns, and this isn't really designed for that. And I feel kind of bad about the delay of footage between this and the last one. I had some problem with my microphone. I should explain that. But 18 to 9, so 2.0 kill death ratio. It's not amazing. There's people who get way better than me. I'm not bragging or anything, trust me. Somebody did have go 9 and 18 though, so I mean at least I'm positive to some degree. But the PDW will blow these people out of the water. I'm not even kidding. The second half of this game makes the first half look like I was playing blindfolded or something, and I feel bad for all the people I shot 20 times in the back. Except for the people with the shotguns, because they always kill me. I have died more from a shotgun than any other gun, or all the other guns combined, probably. It is painful. Snipers, though, are my second, so I do not mess around. Now, to actually compare these guns instead of my gameplay to other styles of gameplay, which is important, because the type of guns is important, but the way you play the game really shows why I feel the way I feel. And that's important, because if you don't know why I feel the way I feel, then you can't understand if you would agree with me or if you think it's a good gun or not. I liked the gun until I unlocked the PDW, then I realized it wasn't as good. For long distance, like right there, it would have been a much better choice. But for every kill until then, my PDW would have been the winner, and obviously it has been. I do not get a stealth chopper, I'm sorry, but I do get 2 lightning strikes, so I think that's decent enough for a gameplay. Though I would preferably have like a lodestar in every gameplay. And I have a few other footage like this where I'm comparing the two guns. But let's actually compare them. Besides this doing more damage, and the other one having automatic shooting through walls, which I do like, but I like dealing tons of damage, which means I'm going to have FMJ on whether or not it already shoots through walls. It's not going to make a difference. I love having powerful bullets. I love being able to kill in 2-3 shots. This gun can. This gun can kill in 3 shots or 2 to the head. The other gun does not do so well. It can only do about, what? 4 to 5 shots to the body for a kill, I think, instead of the 3, which is a big difference if you're killing people by a millisecond before they can even get a shot off on you. Especially those terrible... I didn't see that guy, I apologize. Especially those terrible snipers. Quickscoping was something that I absolutely loved when it ended in Black Ops 1. I was like, thank God it's gone. And they've brought it back, and I think it was a mistake, but to each his own. So for those who like quickscoping, you probably have killed me more than I have killed you, so congratulations. But I still get to go probably a lot more positive than most people running a sniper class. Except for right there. Did not see the guy coming. And I gotta pay attention more, and that's my own bad, so. However, you've already seen, I just got that many kills with only 1 death, and then here, 4 kills with a lightning strike, and then I go over to B, and I shoot the next one, and then my other teammate kills the last character, so all of their team was dead at the same time. I didn't quite catch it on the thing, but their whole team was wiped out at once, and I just thought that was a little bit insulting to them. I'm sure others have seen that, heck, probably even on Search and Destroy, but within a second, I feel proud about that. Now, you see, I'm running just back and forth along their spawn. I'm not getting closer. There's a phone call. I am seriously sorry for that. I just ignored it. I run against their wall. I don't try and break into their spawn, but I don't try and completely catch them off guard. I try and come up on their side, and that's just how I play, which isn't good if you're running an assault rifle, which is half of what the other gun is. So for those who like to run it, enjoy it. It's not for me. it's not fast enough. I couldn't have outrun those bullets with that gun. That's my job. I get in quick, shoot some people, and get out before they can react. And I run along their lines, and that's just my style of gameplay. But I'm sure I have repeated myself way too many times. I just wanted to say, much better the other way. And now we're gonna actually go and look at the guns. 42 to 11, blowing out of the water more. The kills the second half and way less deaths. So a peacekeeper here we can look at. It has a pretty good amount of all stats, to be honest. My only problem is the damage and the fire rate aren't as good as the PDW, and it makes a difference for me. It has a much better accuracy and range than the PDW, as you can see. But it doesn't make a difference to me. Those 1 blocks is what really sets it apart for me. And so you can look at it. The other thing, though, is the clip of 30. A clip of 30 is not enough. The PDW, we all know, has 50 bullets in its chamber, and something like that can kill 3-4 people before you reload. I'm not saying that's something that you need, per se, but I'm saying that because I like to come in, shoot a couple people, and run out, running the peacekeeper just doesn't do that for me. I run out of ammo, and when I go to reload, they shoot me. I had fast mags and fast hands so I could reload as quickly as possible, but it doesn't make up for having the longer clip. And even 40 bullets with extended mags on isn't enough. Now, if you look at the FAL and the SWAT and the Type 25, they all have better fire rate. Oh, well, no. Only the Type 25 has better fire rate. They all have better stats than it. I mean, each one has better stats in a certain area. 25 has better fire rate, and I think that's damage. I can't quite read it from this view, but the FAL and the SWAT, if you don't mind clicking a whole bunch of times to get the bullets out of your clip, you're better off with them, especially the FAL. It's just it's like almost a sniper. And those guns are what I use. The PDW and the MPS-7, I wanted to point this out. The PDW is not nearly as powerful as the MP7, but the 50 bullet chamber is just something you can't fight. And you don't need extended mags, is what I was gonna say. You don't even need extended mags, but I don't even remember how many bullets that gives you. I'm sure it's more than plus 10, which is what the extended mags on the Peacekeeper does. It's a great gun if you like that style. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.